Key Change. Foaled, the 10th of May 1993, was an Irish Thoroughbred racehorse and broodmare best known for winning the Yorkshire Oaks in 1996. After winning one of her two starts as a juvenile, she improved when moved up to longer distances. As a 3-year-old, winning the Ballysax Stakes on her seasonal debut. She was placed in both the Ribblesdale Stakes and the Irish Oaks before winning the Group One Yorkshire Oaks in August. She went on to finish second in the Irish St Leger but failed on her only start in 1997. After her retirement from racing, she had success as a dam of winners. Background: Key Change was a bay mare bred in Ireland by the Aga Khan. She was sired by Darshan, who won the Prix du Jockey Club for the Aga Khan in 1984 before becoming a successful breeding stallion. The best of his other offspring included Dalakani, Mark of Esteem in Kotashan. Key Change Dam Kashka was a daughter of Kalkeen, whose other descendants have included Kayazi and Milan. She was owned during her racing career by Lady Clegg, born Margaret Iselin Cowley, the widow of the entrepreneur Douglas Clegg. The filly was trained in Ireland by John Oxx and was ridden in all but two of her races by Johnny Murtagh. Racing career: 1995. 2-year-old season. Key Change began her racing career in a 1-mile race for juvenile fillies at Navan Racecourse on the 18th of October. She started the 7 quarters favourite but finished 4th of the 18 runners behind the Kevin Prendergast-trained Anwar. 12 days later she contested a maiden race over the same distance at Leopardstown Racecourse, and recorded her first success, beating the colt Clear Blue Water by a short head. 1996. 3-year-old season. On her 3-year-old debut, Key Change was matched against colts and started a 12/1 outsider for the listed Ballysax Stakes, over 10 furlongs at Leopardstown on the 12th of April, with Murtagh on the OXX stable's more fancied runner Haga, the 2/1 favourite. The filly was partnered by Dermot Hogan. Key Change recorded her first significant victory as she came home 6 lengths clear of Haga. 2 weeks later she started favourite for the Avonmore Classic Trial at Gaunt Park and won by 1.5 lengths from the Aidan O'Brien trained His Excellence. The filly was sent to England and moved up sharply in class to contest the Group 2 Ribblesdale Stakes at Royal Ascot on the 20th of June, in which she was ridden by Christy Roche. She started the 13 halves, third choice in the betting behind the Musadora Stakes winner Magnificent Style. After starting poorly, she made steady progress in the straight and finished second, beaten a neck by the French-trained Tulipa, with Shemozzle in third. At the Curragh Racecourse on the 14th of July she was one of 6 fillies to contest the Irish Oaks and finished third, beaten a short head and 2 lengths by Dance Design and Shamadara, with the Epsom Oaks winner Lady Carla in fourth. In the Group One Yorkshire Oaks at York Racecourse on the 21st of August, Key Change started at odds of 7/1 in a 9-runner field. Before the race, John Oxx had been pessimistic about her chances as he felt that the going would be too firm for her to show her best form. Shamadara started favourite ahead of the Prix de Diane winner Silsila and the 1995 Prix de Royal U winner Russian Snows. The other runners were Shemozzle, Papering, runner-up in the Nassau Stakes, Whitewater Affair, Loop Stakes, as well as Mezzogiorno and Quota, first and second in the Fillies Trial Stakes. Murtagh positioned her just behind the leaders as first Russian Snows, then Quota, then Shemozzle set the pace before sending the filly to the front at halfway. She stayed on strongly up the Long York Straight and won by 1 3/4 lengths and a neck from Papering and Mezzogiorno. After the race, Oxx said, "I knew she was better today than before the Irish Oaks, but I didn't really believe she would win. But she has won so well that we will have to consider the Irish St Leger a Prix Verme." When asked about running the filly in the Prix du l'Arc de Triomphe, a race for which she had not been initially entered, he added, would be happy to supplement if she won another race and had put some more money in the bank. Hona loves to tackle big races. On the 21st of September, Key Change was matched against colts and older horses in the Irish St. Leger over 14 furlongs at the Curragh and was made the 11 quarters favourite. After tracking the leaders, she took the lead entering the straight but was overtaken approaching the final furlong and was beaten in 2 seconds by the 4-year-old Oscar Schindler. 1997. 4-year-old season. Key Change remained in training as a 4-year-old but made only one appearance when she was sent to France for the Prix Jean de Chardonnay over 2,400 metres at St. Cloud Racecourse on the 18th of May. She began to struggle before entering the straight and was eased down by Murta to finish tailed off last of the 5 runners. She reportedly returned from the race, a sick horse, and despite recovering later in the year she did not race again. Breeding record. Key Change was retired from racing to become a broodmare for Lady Clegg's Newbury stud. She produced at least 6 winners from 8 foals. Calorando, a bay colt, later gelded, foaled in 1999. Sired by Green Desert, won 5 races. Carinage, bay filly, 2000, by Alzao, won 1 race. Cantari, bay filly, 2001, by Priolo, failed to win in 5 races. Sandtime, bay filly, 2004, by Green Desert, won 1 race. Interchange, bay filly, 2005, by Montjou, won 1 race. Pitini, bay colt, later gelded, 2006, by Pentacelebre, won 9 races including the Spring Juvenile Hurdle. Chiaza, bay filly, 2007, by Azamor, won 1 race. Key to Dance, bay filly, 2009, by Dancili, failed to win in 2 races. Pedigree.